The devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl in July and recent flash flooding have underscored the financial vulnerabilities of many Grenadians who lack adequate insurance protection. Hurricane Beryl revealed significant shortcomings in insurance uptake as many victims found themselves without sufficient coverage to replace or repair their homes. Similarly, the recent flash floods left many vehicle owners shouldering the financial burden of repairs due to a lack of catastrophic motor vehicle coverage. Noting varying perceptions about insurance, Michelle Chase, Grenada Branch Manager for Gallagher Insurance Brokers Barbados Limited, highlighted the need for individuals to understand their insurance options.
We must pay attention to what it is that we're covering, the comprehensive insurance compared to the third party only, which is compulsory by law. And when you're purchasing the comprehensive insurance, you need to ask what is available. I know many of us, look at cost, right? Yes, we look at cost, and we have to consider cost in our daily lives, every one of us. But we must weigh the cost against the exposure. And with the fact that we're seeing more and more adverse weather systems coming our way, we need to weigh the cost as to whether we want to bear the insurance cost or the cost of repairing our properties or the cost of repairing our motor vehicles, or whether we'd like to, for a fraction of the cost, transfer the risk, right, to an insurance company.
Chase, who has more than 3 decades of experience in the field of insurance and brokering combined, said among the most sought-after options, comprehensive coverage has emerged as a preferred choice. However, she urged persons to consider upgrading to policies that provide broader protection against natural disasters.
Where you're finding comprehensive insurance is trending is where persons have financial loans. They have loans from financial institutions, and they're required to have comprehensive insurance to cover those loans, right? But once we finish paying off those loans, then a lot of us say, okay, we don't want to pay comprehensive anymore, we've paid off. But why would you work so hard, right, and invest in a vehicle or invest in an asset and not protect it, right? Why would you not want to continue or transfer the risk of losing that asset to an insurer? Why would you want to, having worked so hard to gain this asset, to lose it and have to start all over again?
GBN also spoke with Philip Gittens, the operations manager at Antillean General Insurance Company Limited, who echoed the sentiments expressed by Ms. Chase. He further highlighted need for persons to insure their properties for the appropriate value.
We just want to emphasize the point that when you purchase an insurance, that you also purchase the right value of your property, so as to avoid a clause in insurance called average, which means that you are underinsured, and so that your compensation will not be for that full value of your property. That's very, very important. And we've seen that in the last heavy rains and Beryl and so on, that many of our homeowners have experienced that. And so it's one of those things that you really have to try and understand.
Meanwhile, Chase encouraged individuals to engage with brokers when considering insurance options.
We don't charge you for any of our services, so you can have the service available to you, right? And at Gallagher too, we have a dedicated claims team. So in addition to looking at the protection side of it and ensuring that you have the adequate protection that you need for your risk and your exposure, we also have a claims team as well to help you in the event that you are affected by a loss.
By fostering greater awareness and accessibility to appropriate insurance packages, Chase and other industry professionals hope to better prepare Grenadians for the financial impacts of future disasters. As climate change continues to amplify the intensity and frequency of extreme weather events, the push for more comprehensive insurance coverage is not just a suggestion, it's become a necessity. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.